Hello and welcome to SBC's Chat. Today I'm with Trevor. Hello Trevor, how are you doing?
Fine, good.
Good. Okay, introduce yourself. What do you do? What do you like doing? Anything interesting?
Well, obviously I'm Trevor. I work doing building work at the moment. My interests are cars. That's my passion really. Tinkering with them, watching them race, doing all kinds of stuff like that. Yeah, and raising Nathaniel.
You could have raising Nathaniel. I'm busy. So what kind of car racing are you into? Is it?
Well, I follow the Formula One.
Oh, okay.
I used to do a little bit myself in Volkswagen Cup racing, so that's Volkswagens. Just generally a bit of touring car, you know.
How's we're sort of half in lockdown. How's it been?
Lockdown, I've enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you can say enjoying it, but I've enjoyed it. Yeah. I've taken from the positives of it rather than get tied up with what was and what you can't change. Because at the end of the day, it's a terrible saying. It is what it is, but we were flung into a situation and we had to deal with it. You know what I mean? So I was quite up for some change in that. And all it meant is I just jiggle around and change up a little bit, and all the changes really have been for the positive.
Yeah.
I can't really say anything negative has come from it. Spend more time with the family. You get to cook decent food.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got more time just to check yourself really. I mean, that's something that a lot of us have not had no time to do for generations, I suppose, to actually stop.
Yeah.
I mean, literally stop. I mean, everything stopped. You don't have to worry about getting there, you know, and just contemplate and think about, you know, what am I doing? You know, what am I here for? You know, I mean, and just ask yourself some of those questions and try and make a little change to make it okay.
Yeah. Yeah. That's really cool. Are you part of? There's like a men's house group now, isn't there?
Yeah.
What's that like?
Oh, it's really good. I find that that's invigorating. That is because I don't know if it's because of the dynamic of the guys that are in that group, but when we're actually reading the Bible, we're actually reading it and challenging it. You know, we go through and we actually question it from different points of view, and also we're using different Bibles. You know, King James, as well as NIV, and get into the language and working out the times and places and distances. You know, it was almost like putting yourself in it to understand it. Yeah. You know what I mean? So we get a lot deeper understanding what it's about, and then you get something we can sort of like put it into today. You know that today is not that much different.
Yeah.
Really, you know what I mean? I think, it's 6,000 years down the road, but really and truly, it's not that much difference.
So how long have you lived in Selsdon?
I've been in Selsdon, was it 11, 12 years?
Okay. Yeah.
I enjoyed it up here. It's quite very nice place to be.
Yeah.
Chilled.
Peace and quiet. That's what I'm getting from this background.
Yeah. It's just so much. Well, when you come from being within the sound of a Big Ben, because I could hear Big Ben chime every time. I could look out my bedroom window and see Big Ben literally. You know what I mean? And so I watch that skyline. So it's all nice and beautiful and all that. But it's literally 24 hours of sirens. Because we had the fire brigade headquarters at the end of the road. Had the big ambulance station down at Waterloo, and then you had Kennington police station. Yeah. So it's constant blue lights and
yeah. Oh, so it is a massive change.
It is. Come to this.
Yeah.
I mean,
did it take you a few weeks to get used to the kind of silence, the kind of?
Well, it's a different kind of silence now. Because at the time we've been here, you haven't heard an airplane.
Oh yeah.
Normally, you have heard several airplanes going past there.
Okay.
And that's what COVID's done. I mean, it's totally quiet in this area right down.
Yeah.
I mean, so literally you hear the rustle of the trees and bird song all day nearly. You know what I mean? So this quiet has been awesome.
Right. So Patricia has stitched you up, basically.
Yeah, she
So
has.
she organised me coming to do an SBC chat, and then she's hiding around the corner, pretending to do work.
Yes.
But how did you meet her? Because she's from Rotherham?
No, Doncaster.
Doncaster.
Yeah.
Okay, a little bit further.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She well, I actually met her at my friend's hairdressing salon.
Okay.
One of my best buddies is a hairdresser, and I used to spend an awful lot of time in his salon. It was en route for me going in and coming out when where I used to live.
Yeah.
And I met her in the shop. Saw her in there a few times. You know what I mean? As you do, sitting down there, trying to settle the world's problems. And so I met her there, and I don't know. We just asked her out. We went out to a friend. I think a friend of mine was doing some promotion over the West End, and invited her over there, and then got talking, and one thing to another, and there we are.
Yeah. It's really cool.
Yeah.
It's really cool. Yeah, and she's only got a tiny Doncaster accent as well. So
very, very tiny.
yeah. it's quite
Bath.
strong. Yeah. Hey, I say bath, path, and stuff like that. But yeah. That's cool. We like to pray for each other. Is there any prayer requests that you have for yourselves, family, friends, wider, that the rest of the church could pray for?
I'd say pray for Ruth. He's been very kind, and Peter, past, they've been very kind and helpful to me at different points going through. Pray for the fellowship of the men's group.
Yeah.
Because that seems to be that's through the COVID and that's been one of the real strengthening things. As I said, I don't think I've missed a single meeting.
Who is Jesus to you? Which seems like a really difficult question, but
He's that thing, that person, my conscience.
yeah,
It's just there. That thing, that person, that entity that whenever I'm making a judgment or a risk assessment about doing something that, especially when it affects others,
yeah,
not so much for myself, because I've been quite cavalier with myself. Really, because to me is me. But when it comes to like dealing with other people and stuff, there's always that thing that behind me that measures how far I go and what I do.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
So just that
yeah.
bit of wisdom that you lean on.
Yeah, it's just that guiding spirit, just that thing that's there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's stopping me from being totally selfish.
So thank you very much for taking part in SBC Chat. If you'd like to be involved, send me a message. God bless. Bye.
Bye.